I think one of the best things about this building, Bruce Miller, I'm with Populous.
Thank you.
I'm the project principal for Populous on this job. So one of the most unique things about this stadium is its feeling of enclosure. Again, it has the complete PTFE skin. We think that's going to help shelter people from weather, but also reverberate sound back into the bowl. So this building should have a great fan experience and a really intense environment around the game of soccer. So we're really excited about that. Another unique feature of the building is the supporters section. We're trying to pay attention to the aesthetics of the bowl when the building's empty as well as full. So you'll see the Loon logo being painted on the supporters section. In the East Grandstand, you'll have the Loon wing as a pattern in the seats. And then across the north end, you'll see MNUFC. So we're trying to make it interesting even if the bowl is not full of people. The roof deck is going to be a great environment, sort of a SRO type of atmosphere. Great place to watch the game. But behind us here, you also have fully operable windows. We call them airplane doors that will come up so the brew hall will be completely open to the field of play. So we think this north end's really going to have a lot of activity and a lot of interest, kind of balancing out the supporters, creating the energy in the bowl at the south end.
Any questions for Bruce?
Questions?
What makes this stadium unique?
Well, I think its shape. I think the exterior is unique. Like I said, it's like no other building in the world. This material's not been used before in this application. The geometry of the building is very unique. And again, it's that complete wrapper of the skin that's very unique in American soccer, in soccer in this country. The complete canopy is unique. And its environment, I think, will be a really special place for soccer.
About the PTFE, you say this is the first time it's used in this way. What's it generally been used for before?
I think they've used it in industrial applications before, conveyor belting, anything you could use big and strong sheets of this plastic for. So it's an industrial material that's now been adapted for an architectural usage. As Greg was talking about, you can tint that fiberglass mesh any color you want. And we chose this, we call it almost liquid silver color. So it's intended to reflect the sky.
Was this designed for the fan experience?
Absolutely. I mean, every stand of the seating bowl sort of reflects a different experience for the fans. I'd say one of my favorite seats, sort of surprising to me, is the upper deck on the east side. I mean, in theory, that could be your worst seat in the house. I think it's a tremendous view. It's really a special view. The standing room section, the supporters section at the south end is another great soccer experience. I think this north end will really be the place to be in terms of social gathering, people who really come to the game for the social environment. So we've tried to design, the west side then has 3 different types of premium experience, actually 4 different types of premium experience. You have the field club, the stadium club, 2 different types of suites at the upper level, as well as the loge boxes at the club level, or at the concourse level rather. So we're really trying to create a variety of experiences for the fans, and you may have a seat one place, one game. Hopefully you experience many different parts of the seating bowl and those experiences throughout the season.
How do you think this stadium will compare to other soccer-specific stadiums, maybe especially like LAFC, because that's kind of a hot one right now?
I think it's going to be one of the best, if not the best, in the United States. That's my opinion. I'm a little biased. But it is a great environment for soccer. It's very intimate. I think that's what you're going to find. This building will be a great place to come see the game. It's going to be intense. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Where did you draw your experience? Where did you draw from in your design?
The aesthetic design really comes from the upper Midwest. The state of Minnesota, water, the night stars in Minnesota are very unique. My family and I have come here every year for 22 years. So we sort of draw on those things that we felt were unique to the character of Minnesota. And that's really where the flowing lines, the reflection of the sky, the North Star, all those environmental factors are really where the inspiration comes from for the skin. And then the skin can change with LED lighting.
Were there any other stadiums out in the world that you were looking for other influence in stadiums?
We weren't necessarily looking for it, but it's, I think, going to fit extremely well in the Allianz family of stadiums around the world. In terms of its cutting-edge design, the way we use light and color, and it's purpose-built for soccer. I think it will really stand up in the family of Allianz stadia around the world. So it's got an international feel.
Any more for Bruce?
Did the plot of land influence which direction faced the stadium?
I'm sorry,
Plot of land, did that in any way influence which way the stadium faces?
we had a lot of debates about the orientation based on the plot of land, but preferred orientation for soccer is north-south, and so it's really designed for the game. That's really what won out.
The sun angle, is that part of what goes into?
Yeah, that's right. Western setting sun, our roof is a bit higher on the west side, so we think we're going to get a good, nighttime experience for the fan as well. And the players, primarily is the north orientation, so that the sun's never setting in the goalie's eyes.
All right. Thank you, Bruce. We'll welcome Dr. McGuire.